Have you ever wondered if there is a place in the world where ships and planes simply disappear without a clear explanation?
Well, if my homework disappears, I call it the Bermuda Triangle of my room. Maybe the triangle is just very hungry for lost things.
That is a funny way to start, Mark. But today, we are talking about a real place in the ocean.
And it has fascinated people for many years. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the most mysterious areas in the world, at least in popular culture and stories.
The Bermuda Triangle is usually described as the area between Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico. When you connect these 3 points on a map, you get a triangle shape, and that is why it has this famous name.
Many ships have traveled through this region for centuries, because it is an important route for trade and travel.
Over the years, several ships were reported lost in this area, and some were never found again.
Some stories say that ships sent strange messages before they disappeared. In a few reports, the crew said their compasses were not working correctly, and that they felt confused about their direction.
A compass is very important for navigation, especially in the past when there was no modern technology. If a compass does not show the right direction, a ship can easily get lost at sea, especially in bad weather.
Imagine being in the middle of the ocean at night, with no land in sight and only dark water around you. The ocean can already feel mysterious and powerful, even without any special stories.
We should also remember that the Atlantic Ocean is very large and can be very dangerous because of natural reasons.
Storms can form very quickly in that region, and hurricanes often pass near the Bermuda Triangle.
Strong winds and high waves can damage ships and make rescue operations very difficult.
In the past, weather forecasts were not as advanced as they are today. Sailors sometimes did not know that a big storm was coming until it was too late.
Now let's talk about planes, because planes were also reported missing while flying over this area. One of the most famous cases is about a group of military planes that disappeared during a training flight.
Yes, at first the weather seemed normal and everything looked fine. Later, the pilots reported problems with their navigation instruments. They sounded confused and unsure about their exact position.
Yes, and then communication became unclear, and then there was silence. For a long time, no clear wreckage was found. And that made the story even more mysterious. People began to ask many questions about what really happened. Was it human error, bad weather, technical problems, or something more unusual?
Some theories say there are strange magnetic fields in that area that can affect compasses.
Others believe there are underwater methane gas bubbles that could reduce water density and make ships sink more slightly. There are also very creative and dramatic theories about aliens or unknown forces. Some people connect the Bermuda Triangle to the legend of Atlantis. According to legend, Atlantis was an advanced civilization that sank into the ocean long ago.
A few people imagine that its lost technology is still active under the sea and causes strange events.
However, most scientists say there is no strong evidence that the Bermuda Triangle is more dangerous than other parts of the ocean.
Thousands of ships and planes travel through that area safely every year without any problem. Modern technology such as GPS and advanced radar systems has reduced navigation problems a lot.
Yes, in the past, navigation was more difficult because pilots and sailors depended heavily on compasses and simple maps.
If the weather suddenly changed, they could easily lose direction and become stressed. The ocean floor in that region is very deep and uneven, which makes searching for wreckage very difficult.
If a ship sinks in very deep water, it can be almost impossible to find it quickly. Strong ocean currents can also move wreckage far away from the original accident site. Because of this, investigations can be complicated and sometimes incomplete.
When there are no clear answers, people often create stories to explain what they do not understand. Stories can be powerful and they can spread quickly around the world.
Books, documentaries, and movies have made the Bermuda Triangle even more famous. Some programs focus on scientific explanations, while others focus more on mystery and imagination.
It is interesting how one area in the ocean can inspire so many different ideas and emotion. Fear of the unknown is something very human.
We like to explore the world, but we are also afraid of what we cannot fully understand. The Bermuda Triangle represents that mix of curiosity and fear. At the same time, it teaches us the importance of science, research, and critical thinking.
Instead of only believing in myths, we can study weather patterns, ocean currents, and navigation systems carefully.
We can also learn from past accidents to improve safety in the future. Even if many mysteries have possible explanations, the stories still make this topic very intriguing. When we hear about a plane sending a final message and then silence, it naturally makes us imagine many possibilities.
But we should always remember that these were real events involving real people. Behind every story, there were families and lives affected by loss. That reminds us that the ocean is beautiful, but also powerful and sometimes dangerous.
So, is the Bermuda Triangle truly mysterious? Or is it just a place with natural challenges and human mistakes? That is a question everyone can think about and discuss. Maybe the real mystery is how stories grow bigger and more dramatic over time. Maybe our imagination fills in the empty spaces when we don't have complete information.
Whether you believe in science or in legends, the Bermuda Triangle remains one of the most talked about places in the world. It continues to inspire curiosity, debate, and research even today.
And who knows, maybe future discoveries will give us even clearer answers. Thank you for exploring this mystery and thinking deeply about it. Stay curious, keep asking questions, and never stop learning about our fascinating world. Goodbye, everyone. See you next episode.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.